Come on. Come on. Come on. Feel the force. Just use the force. Let's use the force between the palms of your hands. Let's use that force, everybody. What do you think, Captain Rickster?
Thank you, my fans.
Thank you, my fans. Let's use. Let's. There you go, Grogu. Use that force, because you gotta do the baby magic Yoda hand dance, because you can dance. Yes. Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody. Oh my goodness. Where did 2022 go?
It went by quick and fast and a lot of fun.
I cannot believe it's our year-end show.
I know. Huh?
I'm stumbling like I normally do, but it's I can't believe the whole year is gone.
Oh, I know.
Today is New Year's Eve. It's the last day of 2022. Welcome to the All for Sci-Fi webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker.
And Captain Rickster here today.
Our Captain Trickster.
Oh, you never know who's here.
I am energized today. I'm pumped up. Let's do this.
I got some rest.
We got a lot to talk about today. Oh, my goodness. Did we have a 2022, Captain Rickster?
Oh, yes, we did.
Did we have a great year?
Yes.
And are we going to have a great 2023?
Oh, even better. Even much more better.
And what's much more better, like Captain Rickster says, is we have a giveaway today.
Yes, we do.
To celebrate the end of 2022 and to say hello to 2023.
Yep.
We're going to give away this Black Series. It's from the Black Series, Axe Wolves. Mm-hmm. So this is today's giveaway. So just pay attention to today's show, and you have a shot at winning this Black Series 6-inch of Axe Wolves. And we're actually going to open one of these too, and do a review.
Yep.
So we're going to, our review today is of Axe Wolves as well. So you're going to get this if you win, and you get to see us open it as well, because we have another one here.
We do. We got two.
So we're going to open up the one in Captain.
Open it up
right. And this one is whoever wins gets this one.
Yep,
so
we'll open up this one here.
And Axe Wolves was a skilled warrior, a Mandalorian, of course. Axe Wolves is loyal to he's loyal to Bo-Katan, who is a member of a band called the Clan Krazi Mandalorian, striking back at the Imperial remnant. Yep. So that's what it says on the back of it. So this is your guys' gift. So pay attention to the show, right? Because we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff. And look who's here! It's Dante. Hello, Dante. Say hello to Dante, everybody.
Hi, Dante.
Yes, Merry Christmas, Dante.
And have a Happy New Year.
And yes, let's all have a great New Year.
Oh yes.
Some trivia here we're gonna talk about. In the year 2022, All for Sci-Fi had, guess how many videos this year we had? Total number. Okay, we had a total number of 64 videos this year. 64 videos we did this year. And 46 of them were on our live show.
That's right.
Our live weekly web stream. So, but besides the 46 live shows, we did 18 other shows. Mm-hmm. And those other 18 videos are not live. They're probably unboxing videos like toys. When we went to, Captain Rickster mentioned earlier, when we went to conventions like, LA Comic Con and Designer, and FedCon in Germany.
FedCon, yeah.
So those made up the other 18 videos, but we did 64 videos. We had a great year, guys, if we did 64 videos. So, but you guys rock, and you guys have been with us through all of those 64 videos. And since this is the last day of 2022, it's going to be 65 videos this year.
56 videos.
So we went live 47 weeks is what that means.
That's right.
Out of 50, what, 2? Jeez.
Yes.
We don't have a life. No, I'm just joking. No, we just love this show. So
that's right.
We do it every week, but sometimes we have to be dark. We thought we were going to be dark this last 2 weeks, but
yeah, well, you know,
decided to do the show with you guys.
Because New Year's and Christmas falls on a Sunday, not Saturday.
We attended 7 conventions in 2022. 7. They're Pasadena Comic-Con, Capitola Comic-Con in Santa Cruz. So shout out to Rob there at Capitola. We also did Star Wars Celebration, which we were official licensed, not licensed, but an official media source. We were picked. So we did Star Wars Celebration, FedCon in Germany, D23, Designer Con, and LA Comic Con. So those are the 7 we did this year. That's and worldwide. So that's we did a lot, guys. And I didn't even count all the movies we reviewed this year, but
we did a lot of movies.
It just was just a lot. I mean, well, let's see what we did. Of course, we did Halo, right? We also did what was that? Okay, we did Picard season 2. We did She-Hulk, which I don't have a graphic for. We did what was that other one? What was it called?
Which we did Andor.
We did. Oh yeah, we also reviewed Avatar, Way of Water. Right. Yep. Andor. Right. And what else? We did
Book of Boba Fett.
Right. Let me find the graphic for that. Yep. We did the Book of Boba Fett. All the entire series. There was another series that was on. What was that show called? Of course, we did in the Book of Boba Fett. We did the Mandalorian. Remember, Mandalorian showed up.
Twice, 3 times.
A bunch of times. And what else did we do?
We did
I don't
Lower
see.
Decks,
We did a lot of stuff.
We did, Prodigy twice.
Right. I mentioned She-Hulk, Lower Decks, Black Adam.
Black Adam, yeah.
We're Strange World. The Peripheral, Wednesday. We talked about Avatar already. Power of the Rings.
Yes, Power of the Rings, definitely Power of the Rings.
Great show. Moon Knight. Remember Moon Knight? Did that one. It was a great year for sci-fi.
We even did Godzilla.
Yes. I mean, we could go on and on. It was probably, and that's why I mentioned this so often, but this is probably the most sci-fi television shows and movies I've ever seen released in a year. I wonder if anybody keeps records of those.
I don't know. It would be nice if someone who did.
Yeah, because it makes me wonder if it's just tons and tons and tons of stuff. Wakanda Forever. WandaVision. I think what was WandaVision this year?
Yes.
What else? We talked about Star Trek Prodigy. Talked about Star Trek Lower Decks. Oh, the other Star Trek Strange
Worlds.
Strange New Worlds, right?
No, it's Strange Worlds.
Strange Worlds. Okay. The one with not Picard, but Captain Pike.
Captain Pike. Yes.
Right. Wow. I could just go on for the next 20 minutes. About the shows.
So many shows we did and so many movies we did this year. It's just a way out there.
We did. It was just quite a really prolific year. And next year,
even more.
I don't know if it's going to be more, but let's talk about next year. Next year we got well, I think down here you had written down Quantum Leap, but that came out already. It's already out right now.
It said January 1st.
Yeah, no, it's already out. I see it on the streaming stuff. But Picard season 3 is coming out February 16th. The book of the Bad Batch is the soonest. It's coming out on Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
So Wednesday, January 4th, we have Bad Batch season 2, and who can't wait for that? I'm
Oh,
excited.
No kidding.
Captain Rickster even has Omega
Oh,
here.
yep, that's right.
Remember we did an unboxing of Omega.
Yep.
Can't and we saw the Wookiee Jedi in it,
Uh-huh.
which is going to be kind of fun and interesting. What else? But Quantum Leap you mentioned. It's Wolfpack.
Wolfpack is it's science fiction, but
Right.
it's supposed to be pretty good. The rest of them are all coming in TBA. They're
Right.
no dates yet.
Also in 2023, we have, of course, we were talking about the Mandalorian season 3 is, and this is a shot actually from the Mandalorian season, the trailer.
Yep.
And you could see Din with the baby Grogu there, and you see Bo-Katan. She's got her helmet on, and see some of the newer there's a newer Mandalorian right there.
Yeah.
Wow, that looks great. Is that Axe Wolf's right there?
Let
me see.
I think so.
It looks like it.
Looks like it's him. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like Axe Wolf's on the far right corner.
Uh-huh.
So we got Axe Wolf's coming back, and a different because that doesn't look like it doesn't look. It might be her. It might be that other wrestler. But I want to give a quick shout out to the lady who plays Bo-Katan Crazy, who plays Bo-Katan. The actress's name is Katie Sackhoff. Just everybody, keep her in your prayers. I don't want to talk about it, but there's some stuff going on in her life, and it's a personal thing. But I want and I'm not going to talk about it, but I want everybody to pray for Katie Sackhoff.
Yes.
Pray for healing for her family. Okay. Anyway, so enough of that. Also got Secret Invasion coming out.
Yep.
What I'm excited to see next year, is even though it's at the end of 2023, is Dune.
Oh yes,
Dune Part 2.
Yes,
it's coming out November 3rd. We also have the Ahsoka series, which is supposed to come out.
Oh, yep.
And of course, what we were just showing the Mandalorian.
Yep.
I didn't say when it was coming out, but the Mandalorian season 3 is coming out on March 1st.
Yep.
So we actually have an official date for that. And we have Star Wars Celebration Europe, which is coming up. Is it in April?
April, yeah.
So we haven't decided yet if we're going to attend Star Wars Celebration in London, but still 50-50. If they give us the media passes, we might actually fly to London and cover it for everybody. Would you guys like us to cover Star Wars Celebration in London for all of you guys? Let us know in the chat below if you want us to cover it for you.
Don't forget too that we Loki's coming out too this next year also.
Right.
So that's going to be a good show to see. I can't wait till that one comes out.
Oh, Loki, yes, Loki as well as
I think a whole lot of different ones coming out.
Yeah. Shadow and Bone season 2 is coming out as well.
Also, which is really good.
So yeah, we're looking for. Oh, a new Transformers is coming out. We're just going on for literally 13 minutes about what's coming out and what we saw this year. It's craziness.
I know.
But it was an exciting 2022. Captain Rickster, give me 2 of your favorite shows of 2022. What is your 2 favorite shows for the year?
My favorite shows. Well, I'll take Andor. It's my first choice.
Ooh, Andor.
Yes, that was my first choice. And then let me think. Oh, Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. So your top 2 of 2022 is Moon Knight and Andor.
That's right.
Everybody in the chat below, put what your 2 favorite shows were this year. I want to know. And why were they your 2 favorite?
I just enjoyed them both. I thought they were great.
Okay.
You know?
Well, not much to say about them, why they're great. But my favorite, one of my 2 favorite is what Captain Rickster said. One of my favorites is Andor as well. My next favorite is going to be, I'm going to say Halo.
Halo was good.
Halo is my next favorite. And the reason why I liked Halo so much was it was unexpected. I didn't realize that the acting was going to be pretty decent, but the action was off the charts on the Halo series. That's why I liked it. And the special effects are great. You saw every dollar on the screen. The reason why I liked Andor so much is because it made me feel more nostalgic for the older Star Wars stuff, like the original trilogy, which I was sort of a part of when I did the Ewok movies. And the writing was just amazing. for Andor,
Mm-hmm.
the series. It was written more for adults. They weren't there. They weren't placating and trying to just placate fans and throw a whole bunch of Easter eggs everywhere. When they had Easter eggs, they were just part of the storyline. They didn't make up the storyline. So the people who wrote Andor, the series Andor, you got
Oh, spot
top-notch
on. Oh,
writing
yes.
and top-notch acting. Some of the best, I would say, writing-wise, some of the best Star Wars ever created on the
Mhm.
Andor series in terms of writing.
Yes.
So that's why, like, those are my top two. What are your guys' top two?
So what was your top two movies of this year or of 2022?
Oh, top two movies.
Yes.
Let me do the movies, okay? Because you're right. I just did two TV shows.
Mhm.
Let's talk about movies. I would say I'm gonna get my top movie in the last 10 years is going to be Avatar: Way of the Water. That's my top movie of the year. The second top movie is going to be I'm going to say Black Adam.
Okay. Okay.
What are your two top movies?
Well, like you said, the first one, Avatar, is the best one that I have
Okay.
seen so far. And my second favorite movie was Godzilla versus King Kong.
Okay.
Well, I'm a King Kong.
I know he's a
I'm
big
fan, so
Godzilla fan, so
yes, and
yeah.
I can't wait because Godzilla's coming out next year also.
Mm.
So which is really gonna be good. I can't
They're
wait. Till
the original people are making it, right?
Yeah, this would be the original one, not the legendary
licensed ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that was coming out in 2024.
Right.
The other one on that one. So this is actually pretty good.
Right.
So we're gonna get 3 King Kong movies in 3 years.
Wow,
which is unheard of.
That is. Well, Joey Toro says he likes Stranger Things.
Yeah,
That
was
and
really
and he
good.
loves Willow too.
Yes.
He thinks Willow is great.
Yep.
Thank you, Joey. Yeah, Stranger Things. It's high up there, but it's not in my top two. But it's really high up there. It's a good choice too. Dante likes Godzilla. He likes Andor, Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Power of the Rings was up there too. It was in my. I would put Power of the Rings probably third on the TV show side. It's definitely up there for me as well. Yeah. Okay, that was great.
Yes,
Okay.
it was.
The two movies we're going to review today are going to be not movies, but the reviews are TV shows. We're going to review the latest episode of Willow.
Yep.
And we're also going to review the season finale of Star Trek Prodigy.
Yep.
So we're going to definitely do those two reviews before the end of the show. But going back on this year in review, since we're still doing that, yeah, I think that's about it.
We did a lot of we interviewed a lot of people too.
We did
this year also.
We did, yes.
I didn't write any of the interviews down, but we did a lot of interviews this year also with famous people that we knew, and we had a great time interviewing those people. And we were even interviewed ourselves by a few podcast shows that were around. So
podcast shows and magazines yes. Did articles on All for Sci-Fi
yep.
as well.
That was in Germany.
Yeah.
And that was actually the funnest time we had.
Yeah, going to Germany was a blast.
Great time there.
Getting to meet all the cast of Picard.
Oh yes.
All of them are great. Brett Spinner as well, Jonathan Frakes as well. Great people. Had a great time there at FedCon. Hopefully they invite me back again. Yeah, so I think for sure I was trying to think. I lost my train of thought. Oh, I made a video. not made a video, but I made a playlist.
A lot of videos.
I made a playlist of our videos from this year. So if you go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/all4sci-fi, type out the whole word all for sci-fi, you will see our channel on YouTube. And if you click on playlist, there's 2 playlists for 2022. One of them is our live videos, which I announced earlier. We did 46 live videos. This is our 47th of the year. This will be added to that list. So we have 2022 live videos playlist, and we have 2022 other videos that we did. So because we did 18 other videos. So a total of 64 videos, but there's 2 playlists, so you could actually see all the work we did and go back and watch some of them. There's some fun,
There's some
some
comical ones in
some
there,
comical
yeah.
stuff because we're goofballs. You know, we mess up all the time, and yeah. It's funny. It's funny. You ever heard the story? You ever heard the phrase, "the pot calling the kettle black"? And the that pre-test too much is pre-testing because that's the way they are. Go watch the videos and you'll see what I'm talking about.
See,
Yeah, you'll see who the person is who messes up and does all that stuff. Yeah. So check that out and you'll see the goofball beside me. Okay.
We can make somebody laugh around here.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's get to the reviews because we have 2 reviews we have to get through. What do you want to review first? Willow or
let's do Willow first. And then we'll undo the unboxing.
We'll do Willow, then we'll do the unboxing, then we'll talk about Star Trek Prodigy. Okay, Willow. This is
what's that supposed to mean? Wow.
I don't know, guys. I want to like Willow, and there's lots that I like about Willow, and I'm proud of my friend Warwick Davis because he's doing the role. But my biggest problem with Willow is where's Willow? He's not in it that much, and over the last few days, I've been trying to think of what to say in giving this review today and talking about the episode 5, the latest episode, because in my heart, I want to give it the greatest review on the planet. And the official All for Sci-Fi rating of this particular episode of Willow is going to be 3.25. It's almost a 3, which means it's almost a pass for me this episode. I just felt like I was watching a Saturday morning Land of the Lost and, a really cheap writing with these weird voices and these weird makeup effects on these where they call them the trolls, but they didn't look like trolls to me. They looked like the little kid more grown up from the Land of the Lost, and they had these ways, and when they look like they could be ferocious, but they talk like really weird. So and the writing's just in this episode, it's just getting worse. And they had the first couple episodes are really great of Willow, and then it got a little not as good. And then we had that one where they were at the castle, and that episode was pretty good. And then the next episode, Wildwood, was pretty good too, in keeping to the tradition. But this last one, it's like, where did it go? And the first part of it, they're in these caves, and when I saw the caves, I started thinking of. It looked like the caves in Caravan of Courage, but then they had other stuff like lava and it was much bigger, of course. But I'm really disappointed in this last episode. What I thought for a moment, I heard Mad Mardigan back, and I thought I heard, I hear Val Kilmer's voice. Oh, they're gonna bring Mad Mardigan back. But then I looked at the credits, and that was a surprise. But Val Kilmer's son, Jack Kilmer, did the voice of his dad.
Yeah, well,
which was great. He sounds like his dad. His dad's very sick.
Pray for his father too, because
Val Kilmer's very sick with cancer.
Right now,
So, but I have, I want to, and I before I did this review, I was thinking about what Willow meant, what it was about, what it meant, what the storyline was about, and what George did in making Willow, and why George did Willow in the first place. And we all know that George created Willow pretty much, even though Warwick actually did a little bit of an audition with Ron Howard. It was really his role. It was created for him. We all know that, right? George created that for Warwick Davis. And one of the reasons why he did that was to kind of give back to Warwick, because he did all these characters in a mask. He did Wicket the Ewok, and he did some other stuff with, I think he was in The Dark Crystal,
right? Yes,
and some other stuff, and a movie with David Bowie. And George wanted the world to see the talent of Warwick Davis without wearing the mask, because Warwick Davis he's a decent looking guy. He's very talented. He has great comic timing, and he's fun to be around. And I think George wanted the world to see Warwick's face, so that's why he created Willow. Not only that, I think George wanted to give back to little people.
Yes,
because
also,
little
yes.
people, they did so much in so many movies, but every time you see a little person, they have a mask on, and as an Ewok, or as this character, or as a troll, or as this, or
Yep.
so George wanted to do that as well, of course, and he had Billy Barty in it as well. And remember all the little people in Willow? Where are they at? I don't, Willow was a movie that had all these little people in it.
Mm-hmm.
Where are all the little people?
That's true. Yes, a lot of them are not there anymore.
But the magic of Willow and the magic about it was Warwick, and getting to see him and his great acting, and getting to see little people. And we had it a little bit in episode 2, and we got these, and Warwick Davis's daughter was in it, and
yes, there was a
and
few little people.
Annabelle, you should be very proud, father, and Sammy, who's the mother and Warwick Davis's wife, you should be very proud of Annabelle too. She did a great job. She's got great acting chops, just like her dad, Warwick.
Yep.
And that's my favorite episode, is when we had the little people in it. One of my favorite episodes. So I hope that in the next couple, after I'm done with my rant, I'm sorry, I hope with the last couple episodes of Willow that you bring the little people back. You have more Warwick Davis in it. You have more of that reluctant hero, where he had to save the day and he was just put in this situation, and a little bit less with the new people. I mean, they're okay. I'm not here to bash them, but that's not my Willow.
No.
I want to leave this with you. They're good actors, all of them. And their characters are sort of interesting, but that's not Willow. This is not my Willow.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see more Warwick. I want to see more characters. I don't have a problem with all this, what I'm watching. It's not what I expect for Willow. You might as well name it like a spin-off. When they do spin-offs and call it like The Land of Willow or something like that. And then it wouldn't bother me at all, because then I wouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
But this is still billed like it's part of Willow and his continuation. If it was this, and I think they're setting it up for a spin-off, right? Probably anyway.
Probably so, yeah.
They might be with these new characters.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion. What is your opinion now that I ranted, Captain Rickster? I'll let you have the stage.
I'm going to give it a lot lower.
Lower than 3.25?
I'm going to give it 3.05.
Oh, well, so you still say people should watch it,
people should still watch it, but
right.
It's not the best episode I've ever seen so far in Willow.
Right.
And my biggest thing is why is it so up and down? Why is it good for a little bit, then it drops down, and 2 episodes more it's good, and then it drops back down again?
Right.
I can't figure it out why.
It's all over the page.
It's all over the place. And that's what I can't understand why. I mean, Warwick Davis is a great actor.
Right.
I love his acting skills. I think the characters who are also playing in the show are great actors.
They are good, too. Yes.
But it's not Willow.
That's my biggest problem.
I haven't figured out what it is yet, but it's not Willow.
It's we've watched how many episodes is this now?
Oh, this is 6.
No, it's 5.
5,
but it's 5 episodes of Willow, but there's only but out of the 5, there's only really 2 episodes or 2.5 that are Willow. He's not there half the time.
No, and they're the only ones that are good. So I mean, somebody needs to find out or tell somebody or slap them to get the story straight, because it's nothing like Willow.
I would like to see I would like to go back and look. I would like to go back, Captain Rickster, and look at who wrote those episodes of the first couple episodes, because those were really good. The ones with even Warwick Davis's daughter, who plays his daughter in it, those were good episodes. They were all sort of good, but this last episode's like, what the heck? Am I watching something for Saturday morning kid show?
Who's directing these is doing a good job, best job he can with it, because the writers are like, and the direction, what he's trying to do is he's trying to do his best he can, because I think someone in the industry there is fighting it, not make it a good one.
I don't know. Let's wait. Let's reserve judgment until we see. There's 3 episodes left.
We got 3 episodes left.
6, 7, 8. There's 8 episodes too. Oh, Blue Harvest Toys is here. Happy New Year, Blue Harvest Toys. Yes. Our last episode of the year. Yep. I apologize for ranting and raving about. I just get emotional about it because it's my friend, and I see a good show, but I have to be honest, right? On my review of it. And my review, if I would give, I'll give Warwick 5 stars when he's there, but he's not there.
Half the time.
And it's just it's just weird. This last episode was weird.
Very weird.
So there you have it. Watch it anyway to see if there's some other reasoning behind it. Maybe that character needed to hear her dad.
Could be.
There might be something
Who
coming
knows?
up. And it was great that we still got the voice of Mad Mardigan, which
Yes,
is great.
That was true.
So and it was neat that they got the son involved, Val Kilmer's son, Jack. But there you go. Still watch it, but it's the lowest rating of the season. I'm praying that it gets better.
Definitely the lowest rating of this season. I mean, in the other show we've done, we've never given it this low.
No, we've given 1 or 2 shows. Yes, we have. We've passed on some stuff. Remember those movies? Like there was that one with Jennifer Lawrence.
Lucy.
Not just Lucy. You keep bringing up Lucy, but there was some
2 of them.
The Passenger, I think it was called. The one with Jennifer Lawrence and the other.
Yeah.
And then there was one other one. There was a couple sci-fi movies that we gave it a terrible rating.
Yeah. Never see those babies.
Yeah, but hopefully it gets better, guys. That's all I could say.
Yeah.
This week's giveaway.
No, that's wrong box.
I know, but the giveaway. This is the giveaway for today. It's Axe Wolves.
Well, same person.
Yeah, and this is the one. This is the one that. Is this the one I opened? Hold on.
Hope so.
No, the one this is the giveaway. But we're also going to open it. That's why I picked it up. But at the end of the show, we're going to ask one question based off this show. And if you all you had to do is watch the show. If you were watching our show, you'll know what the answer is.
Right.
It's going to be we'll try to make it simple so everybody can have a shot at getting this. And if more than one person gets the question right, then we put your name in a hat. First name, 5 names that get it right on the screen. We draw the name out of the hat, and whoever wins this. We wanted to have a giveaway, and this is for to finish the year, and it's going to be this Black Series 6-inch toy of Axe Wolves. So, well, let's go ahead and open it since we are going to go. We talked about doing an opening, and that's another thing we're doing. We're starting to do on the live show toy reviews and opening up these boxes. Make sure this is.
You do that one too.
You know, I think I had the right one. One of the one that we're giving away, we're not going to open.
Right, that's the one.
Yeah, this is the one. I did have the right one. So here you go. That's what this looks like. When it comes in the packaging and you take it out, that's what it looks like. And then this opens up real nice and easy. So there we go. Make it so it's easier. So make sure that it's easy. And it has nothing to do with that. We're on one camera. That's the way you do it on TV shows, Rick. Always got something smart to say.
Oh, yeah. I'm bad 364 days out of the year. One day I'm good.
This is what he looks like without his helmet. And I have Axe Wolves behind me. I have the Hot Toy version of him. He's over here. And that Hot Toy version, you can't take, it doesn't have his face. It only has the helmet. So it's nice to see they at least did a sculpt of his face. The gentleman who actually plays Axe Wolves. So good for him. Let's check the articulation. Oh, it's nice. Moves easy. Let's try the legs. Oh, the legs are a little stiff. Not too bad. Not too bad.
A little deforming in those legs. That'll work.
But I like he has blue here. He has blue here. Give you another quick view of it. Side view. And these holes are for his jetpack, which is right here. His jetpack. So this is this day. This is the giveaway this week. So this, like I mentioned earlier, this see the things for that's for the to put that on there, the jetpack. Let's see how easy this is to put on. Is it easy? Yeah. Perfect. Just goes in there nice and easy. Now he's ready to fly off. And he's
Superman.
and let's. It's not. I know, right? Superman.
Uh-huh.
But he could still fly.
Oh yeah. Superman didn't need to drop that.
No, he didn't. Well, he would if he was on Mandalore.
Oh yeah.
If he was like he got his powers because of our son, right? So in his own world, he couldn't fly. So there he. This is what he looks like with the helmet on. Wow. He is a great looking character. It's neat to have a new Mandalorian. Did he have a? He didn't have a.
Yeah,
that's interesting. He had no gun.
He did.
You drop it?
I dropped it down here on the ground somewhere.
Way to go, Captain Rickster. There you go. That's Captain Rickster, always dropping stuff.
Yeah, can I say? I'll find it.
And remember, I'm the one that does all that, right?
Yeah, you do.
That's why I said go back and watch the videos, and you'll find out the truth. Here we go. Okay, there it is, Captain Rickster. As you know, at All for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system, just like we do for the movies and the television shows. It's 0 to 5 stars on the toys as well. If it's 5 stars, it's the greatest toy since creation. If it's 3 stars or less, we don't recommend purchasing the toy. This toy of Axe Wolves, nobody could see that, by the way. It's not high enough. Wow. This version of Axe Wolves gets an official All for Sci-Fi rating of 4.75 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'll agree with you on this one this time.
What does that mean?
That means you're going to promote violence again.
What does that
mean? End of the year violence for him.
What does that mean? I'm looking at you. I can't get over far enough.
What did I tell you? Accident. Promotes violence at the end of the year.
Wouldn't be complete. Thank you for doing that, Captain Rickster. I think you did that on purpose.
I had to make sure
you had to make me happy.
I had to start the new year out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't see that punch. I missed that one.
Well, it didn't go over far enough to hit you anyway.
That's true.
So this is the giveaway. So this is the free prize today. It looks pretty good, although he put it over here, nobody could see it again.
Well,
like I said.
Stand up.
You wanted to see if it stands?
Laying down over here.
So there you go. There you go. You have it. 4.75 stars from myself and Captain Rickster. Oh, Joey has something to say. Let's see what he says. Joey says, on a side note, I plan on being Teak. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I plan on being Teak at the next U.S. celebration and getting my dad to cosplay as Noah. Wow, that would be great, Joey.
Yes, it will be.
I met you, Joey, I believe, when I went to Pensacon. I remember. You're a very nice person. I remember meeting you. But yeah, that would be awesome. Hopefully they have it. They have it the year after, but next year it's in London, unfortunately.
Yes.
So, okay, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. Oh, and
yes,
hopefully they have a panel or something, because if it comes back and if they have another one in 2024, that's the 40th anniversary of Caravan of Courage. So that 40 years, I did that movie behind me 40 years ago in 2024. So if they come back in 2024, hopefully they do some more panels, or they kind of do some tribute to the Ewok movies. That would be great. Or the Ewoks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be awesome. Yep. So, Stan Solo is here. Hey, Stan.
Hey, Stan. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year to you as well, Stan. That's great. Yeah, they're talking about celebration, and there's going to be a celebration in London.
Yes.
We haven't decided if we're going to attend yet.
That'll be in April. We go.
We're thinking about it. I'm sure you're going to be there, Blue Harvest Toys, since it's in your neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you're out there in London, in England as well, right? I don't know if you're in London, but I believe you're from the England area. Okay, so there you go. So pay attention, because that's the giveaway today, Axe Wolves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's talk about the last Oh, great. I hope you do get a
I
table.
do hope you do too. Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Let's talk about the last show that we're going to review of 2022. It is Star Trek Prodigy.
Yep.
Star Trek Prodigy is the Nickelodeon show that this is the end of the season finale.
Season finale, yes.
It seems like it's been on for longer than a season.
I know, yeah.
But because of COVID, they had to split it up and finish the rest of the year or whatever. So we had a break, even though it was one season, we had a break in between. So okay, so Star Trek Prodigy, it's part two. It's called Supernova. It's part two. Last week they had part one, where they were trying to figure out, how to save the Federation from everything.
Yep.
This was a good show. It had a lot. It had a lot of issues. It had the whole season's worth of issues that it had to resolve.
Yes.
And it did it. It didn't leave us hanging.
No.
Which I love, because a lot of times they leave you hanging and you got to wait until the next season.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of, at least the whole season had an ending, which was nice.
Yeah, they still gave a little bit of a cliffhanger at the end, but
a little bit, sure.
Small one.
Well, the cliffhangers don't bother me, but if they don't recap and let us know what's going on with every character, I hate when they do that. They did that with Picard in the first season. And then the second season, it went a totally different direction. It was like,
really,
what happened to all the stuff they were doing in season one?
I know.
And even season 3 of Picard's like they're bringing the next generation back, and we love that.
Yeah,
but that's going another direction again.
Yes, it is.
No, it's in February. It's coming out
yeah.
February 16th, 14th, or
16th, I think.
Where's it at?
In the first.
You wrote it down.
Yeah, it's down the bottom.
Yeah, February 16th. You're right. Okay, so so. At all for Sci-Fi, we have a rating system of 0 to 5 stars, 5 stars being the best. This season finale of Star Trek Prodigy gets an official all for Sci-Fi rating of 5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm going to agree with you, but I'm going to give it a 5++.
So no violence, right?
No violence.
Oh, no violence.
So I give it a double plus for the whole season. This was actually really
good episode.
For a kid's cartoon.
I know, and I'm surprised it's being made by Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it was really, relaxing and fun to watch, and it was understandable too for kids.
Well, the music is like Star Trek music. It's like so well composed, just like the Star Wars music is on all the shows. Every time I see this show, I say, am I watching a live action show, or am I watching a cartoon? It's so different than other stuff you would see that you would think of cartoons. I mean, the acting's brilliant. They bring in top-notch actors like John Noble, who is a well-known actor, to play the Diviner. And of course, we got the Janeway, played by the original person, Janeway from Star Trek Voyager, Katie Mulgrew, I believe her name is, Catherine Mulgrew. So I mean, it's just all the voice talent's really good on the show too. Basically, it's the cliffhanger. It's them trying to finally that they come to find out that the only way they could get it all to stop is if they self-destruct the ship, the Protostar. And the hologram Janeway tells them, because she says she's going to do it, and they say, no, you can't go, or whatever. She says, no, you could put me on a chip so you could just bring me back later, and I'm not going to go anywhere. She lies to them, though.
No, she did not lie. She didn't know.
Oh, I thought she
at that time.
Oh, I thought she did know, and she just because she had this weird face, like she looked like she was lying to them.
But she told them that on this card is me, and instead it was nothing but her
giving a video message
to the crew,
right?
And because she went like this and goes, oh, relief they finally left, because she knew what was going to happen.
Well, yeah, she knew, she knew about it, but still played along with it. She was the hologram that had emotions and feelings,
right?
which is kind of neat. You know, how can a hologram have emotions and
Yeah.
feelings? Only in Star Trek,
Only
just
in
like an
Star Trek,
android,
yes.
like Data, has real feelings and emotions, even though
Mhm.
Data's an android.
Yep.
And so they so you think it would end with that, but then it still went on,
Yeah.
and you got to see how they took a shuttlecraft
That they
and
made.
then they ended up still being okay because Janeway found them, and then they bring them back to the Federation, and now they try to get she helps them try to get past all that and be accepted into the Federation as new recruits, which is what they wanted to do because they love the ideals of the Federation, what it
Mhm.
stands for. And they're having a hard time, of course, because you stole the Federation ship. You did this,
Yeah.
you did that. It's like, and Janeway saying, and not the hologram, but in the real life Janeway, who is no longer Captain Janeway. She's an admiral.
Janeway.
So she's like going to bat for them. It's, no, you have to understand, if we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So, they had to do all that stuff and they tried to warn us. And anyway, it's a great show, guys. Watch it.
It is
Star
really,
Trek
it is really
Prodigy
great.
is
Yes.
worth every single episode was great.
Yes.
This last episode was 5 stars. I would give the whole season on average at least 4.5 stars. There wasn't one bad show this year.
No, there was not. Not at all.
Not one bad show.
Mm-mm.
Even on Star Trek Lower Decks, there was one weird episode.
Weird one, but it was still,
still was good.
Great season.
Right. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And looking forward to hopefully it gets picked up. I think it did get picked up for season 2, right?
I think it did, yes.
So looking forward to seeing season 2 of this show. Looking forward to all the other Star Trek stuff coming up this year. We got the great Picard final season coming in February, like we said, February 16th. And we're going to have another season of Strange New Worlds, another season of Discovery. That's another thing we did talk about. We had Discovery this year, too.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, we had so much sci-fi stuff that we went over at the beginning of the show. It's just unbelievable.
There's so much.
There's just too much to cover.
Over the year.
Oh, that's the other thing, too. If anybody who's watching the show is going to be around Disneyland, we're going to be going to Disneyland on Tuesday.
Yes, we'll be there.
And maybe you guys could join us. Mike, if you catch the show on repeat, let us know. I might actually send you a message as well. We'd love to have you come because we're going to be doing some stuff. We're also going to be working on the music video for our first single on our third album. And that song is the song that we play at the beginning of each show. It's the Magic Hand Dance. So you guys inspired this. And Buddy Mix and myself, we've written that song called The Magic Hand Dance, which is based on Baby Yoda. So we're going to be filming that video. And that's going to be coming out. The video is going to be coming out like shortly before, right around the premiere of Mandalorian season 3. So roughly the end of February, we're going to be releasing that song, and we want it in video, and it's going to have Baby Yoda doing the Magic Hand Dance. So you guys got to help us promote that since you guys inspired us to write that song. So that's going to be fun. And of course, next week, Wednesday next week is the Bad Batch season 2. So go watch the whole first season.
Yes. Before
the second season comes out, guys. Make sure you do that. But lots of great stuff for 2023. Guys, can't wait. I just love I love the time that we're living in. It's very special.
It is very.
And I know I sound like a broken record. I repeat myself over and over and over. We're in the golden age of sci-fi movies and TV shows. There's just such a slew of stuff. We were watching there's something new. Oh, we were talked about a little bit last week. We didn't review it this week.
Yeah.
But the Devil and the Bastard Son.
No.
Half blood.
It's bad.
Half bad.
Half bad.
Half bad.
The bastard son.
The bastard son and the devil himself.
What a name!
What a name! It's on Netflix.
And it's a great show. It's 8 episodes. It's really good.
Yes, so watch that, guys, because maybe we could start this new year off with reviewing that also, and because next week when we come on, we're going to review the first episode of the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
So we're going to go right into 2023 on Saturday doing all these reviews. So. Oh, Stan Solo says he's gonna be at Disneyland in spring, because he booked a cruise.
Oh, he booked a cruise out of San Diego. Oh, okay, cool.
That's awesome. Yeah. So we need to we need to just, as we always say here at All for Sci-Fi, we need to live with positivity. We need to do an act of kindness every week to make the world a better place.
Yep.
And just be nice to each other. So,
Exactly.
anything else before we finish this recap? It's been great.
It's a great year. I mean, it's been
It
an
sure
awesome
has.
year this year.
It sure
I
has.
just can't wait till next year's when it starts. We have another awesome year also, because we're going to be safe. We're going to be well protected from COVID.
Yes.
We're going to be, our business is going to pick up more this next year. Everything it's going to go great for us.
Yes. So you guys, this is this week's giveaway.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and ask the question for this week's giveaway. If there's more than one correct answer, then the first 5 names that come across that have the right answer, we will draw it to write your name down, and then you still have a chance to win. If only one person gets it right, then that person wins. You know what? I was going to make it very related to the show, but if you weren't watching the whole show, it wouldn't be fair.
Right.
So let's just make it a general question. Okay. Go ahead and give me, what is the date of the season 3 premiere of The Mandalorian? What is the month and date? You don't need to say the year. We know it's next year. But what is the month and the day that season 3 of The Mandalorian premieres? You guys got 30 seconds. Let's do it.
Now.
While we're doing it, let's bring the song back up.
Yeah, might as well.
Play it a little bit. All right. Use the force. What is the date of season 3, the premiere of The Mandalorian? Make sure you don't get it wrong.
Yeah, really.
You guys can change your answers. Ready? And we're counting down. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End of the air. That's it. Okay. Here we go. Joey says it's spring. That's all I know. The correct answer is March 1st.
Yep.
There you go. March 1st is the correct answer.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see who got it right. Voting has ended. Okay, there we go. Okay, so All for Sci-Fi News says April 2nd. Stan Solo says March 1st. That's one correct answer. Dante says April 2nd. Oh, then he changed it.
Yes.
Good for you for changing it. I'll accept that, Dante. So next he said it right, March 1st. That's 2 that got it correct.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Harvest Toy says March 4th. All for Sci News, you're just guessing too many. February 1st. Joey, it's in the spring. That's all I know. That's pretty funny.
A good one.
All for Sci-Fi again, February 2nd. Blue Harvest Toy says March 2nd. That's not correct. It's March 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got 2 answers. Okay, so we got to write 2 names down. One of them is going to be Dante, and the other one's Stan Solo.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and write those 2 names down, and then we'll draw your name, and may the best Wookiee win. I don't know if you're a Wookiee or not, but
yeah.
I'm going to write down 2 names, Dante and Stan. It's our last giveaway of the year.
Mm-hmm.
And see who Captain Richter's lucky hat is lucky for.
Yep.
Make sure they're the same size. So one's not bigger.
Make sure they're readable.
No, they're definitely readable. But I just want to make sure they're both the same size. You ready, Captain Rickshaw? Here we go.
Yep.
2 names.
Don't
Okay.
bald head up here.
It's all right.
Come on.
Come on. Lucky hat time. It's whoever he picks. Did you grab one or did you grab two? You grabbed one. And the winner is dun dun dun. Stan Solo. Congratulations, Stan. You've won Axe Wolves. Yes. Woo.
Look at that time.
Oh, yeah. Congratulations. Woo. Oh, Blue Harvest Toy says, dang, I was looking at the calendar wrong. I know the feeling.
Yes, I do
too. Well done, Stan. So, Stan, in case we don't have your address, we might have it, but please send us a quick message on Facebook or on YouTube so that we have a private message so we have your address. This will go out right after the holiday, and you'll get it next week sometime. That was great. So what else? What else do we have to say, guys, for this final episode? It was a great year, guys. I almost was going to ask the question was almost going to be, how many videos did we do for the whole year?
Yeah.
Which we announced at the beginning of the show. We actually did 64 videos this year, which was a record number for us. And 46 of those videos were live shows like we're doing now. The other 18.
Actually, it's number 47.
It's going to be number 40. Well, yeah, actually, we're going to have 65 videos, technically. So that would have been a correct answer, too. It would have been funny if someone said 65, because as of today, it's going to be 65 videos. But, again, you guys could go to our YouTube channel at youtube.com, all for Sci-Fi, and look at our playlist, and you'll see our 2022 live videos, which is going to be 47 now after today. And we have another playlist of all our other videos, us going to Germany, us going around to Comic-Cons, doing unboxings. There's like 18 other videos. So 64, now 65 videos this year. Thank you, guys. That was fun.
It was.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have, Dante, because
you would have said that.
Because you would, and it would have been a correct answer, too.
Yeah.
So that was almost what I was going to say. But again, and I almost was thinking about saying how many conventions did we go to this year? We went to seven conventions this year, which we announced all the ones. It was quite a year, guys. Quite a year. Yeah, I know Stan is in Canada. So, yeah, that's great. I tried to reach out to Stan, but he lives in a different area when I went to Canada last month. But he's in a different – I was in Ontario, and he lives in a different region of Canada. So Stan says he would not have gotten that one. That's why I didn't ask that one, because you had to watch because I said it at the beginning of the show, and it wouldn't have been fair if you weren't watching in the beginning. So it's always got to be a neutral question. Well, guys, again, we had a great 2022.
Oh, yes.
My goodness, all the shows that we had from, we were going over all of them. There were just so many of them. There were, we had Andor, we had, Avatar, we had Book of Boba Fett, we had Halo, and next year we're gonna have the Ahsoka series, which is great.
Next year,
we had just so much stuff this year, guys. On and on and on and on.
We had
just on and on and on.
We had
Power of the Rings.
We had so much stuff.
Like, wow. Black Adam, Wakanda Forever, Willow now, which we're talking about, Peripheral, Wednesday. Just what a great year, guys. And thank you guys for joining us and recapping it. My favorite shows of the year, my favorite movies of the year were Way of the Water and Black Adam. My favorite TV shows were Andor.
Andor, yeah.
And what else did I say? I'm trying to remember. Forgot it was at the beginning of the show. Your favorite movies were?
My favorite movies was Avatar.
Right.
And Godzilla.
And your favorite TV shows were Andor
and I forgot now.
Wow.
Second one.
Well, go back and watch the beginning of the show. We're too old.
Yeah, really. Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Yeah,
That
you
was my
said
second.
Moon Knight, which kind of surprised me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what were your guys' favorite? So, think about that. And yeah, and Halo. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Halo.
was good.
Halo was great. So that was one of the Halo was my Andor and Halo were my two favorites. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's what I said at the beginning too. So
Right.
yeah, guys, I can't wait until next year. Guys,
it's gonna be an awesome.
It's going to be a great year. We got a lot to look forward to, starting with the Bad Batch season 2 this coming Wednesday. So be sure to watch it. And we didn't talk about Kenobi. We didn't talk about that much about Kenobi. We talked about Book of Boba. We had Kenobi this year too.
Kenobi too, yeah.
That would have been in my top 5 Kenobi for sure.
Just remember though, February it comes out
Ant-Man
and Wasp.
Right, Quantumania.
Quantumania, and that's going to be the first sci-fi movie of the year. Really.
That's right. That's right. That's the first sci-fi movie. And before that, then we also have Picard.
Yep.
And then March 1st, which was the question that Stan won the toy for Mandalorian. Guys, it's been a pleasure.
Yes,
Be safe tonight. If you drink, it's okay. If you party, let your hair down or your hat off, but don't drive. Okay, let's be safe. And also, remember, do something kind this week for somebody, no matter what it is. Even if it's picking up the phone and saying hello to a friend you haven't talked to in 10 years.
Right.
It might make their day. It might make their week. It might make their year. Maybe they're lonely. Call someone you haven't spoke to in a while and say hi. As always, the force is with us, right? Live long and prosper. And God bless you guys.
You're right, Dante. National Treasure is actually a good TV show. I'm watching it myself. I'm really enjoying it. But I want you guys to be safe tonight because it's New Year's Eve. Don't get drunk. If you do, have a friend drive you home. Call a cab or a Lyft or whatever. And so we can see you this next week.
Yes.
And that way you're not, we have to worry about you being in a hospital or whatever.
Yeah, everybody's mature in our group.
I know everybody's mature enough who watches this show, but just to be safe on the safe side.
Well, yeah, protect somebody too.
Yes,
Dante just said, if you know anybody that drinks, take their keys and lock them up.
Yep.
Save someone's life if you see someone acting stupid, and don't let them drive as well. Yes. Dante, yes, National Treasure is great, and we're going to be reviewing that. But we weren't doing it weekly, but we're going to review the whole season once it's done. Secret Invasion. Yes, we talked about that.
I can't wait till it comes out.
We talked about what's coming out next year too. Secret Invasion's one of them. Shadow and Bone. Loki, Ahsoka. Gen V spinoff. Gen V, which is spinoff The Boys, is coming out, right? Dune Part 2. Look forward to that. Hunger Games. Spinoff. Transformers. Just lots of stuff.
That's just some of the stuff that's coming out.
Right.
That's not everything. Not all the TV shows, and it's not all the movies that are coming out this year. That's just a highlight of some of them that's coming out this year.
Yep. Okay, guys. Yeah, Stan, just have that cranberry juice.
That's right. Cranberry juice is good for you.
There you go. That's good. Yeah. All right, guys. Take care. God bless. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We had a lot of fun again on today's show. And to recap it, we're filming this video next week.
Yep.
Come on. Have a great year, everybody. Have a great year, everybody.